percentage. It might go down a little bit today. However, his receivers have only dropped 3 balls the entire season. So
And Trubisky will carry the football. And he'll get about 5 there before he is brought down by Tremaine.
Even keeled, collected, and in command.
All the receivers, they go behind the switcher. This is a popular play for North Carolina, and he is very close to the mark. Tremaine Edmonds, Chris Francis, the senior number 1, is in there at a co-tailback position. Second possession for UNC. Trubisky over the middle, and that pass came out odd. That did not look like a tip far in the early part of the college football season. Trubisky will throw again, and this pass,
like it got tipped.
Yep, and facing.
That'd have been news.
Trubisky going long, and it is batted and picked at the 20-yard line. The catch made by Greg Stroman, and that breaks a interception streak of Trubisky.
And that's one thing I didn't think I would say about him. He also got the ball in the air, and it sailed a little bit on him. And that was an ill-advised throw.
More than that, he'll knock the dog out of you.
And this time Trubisky on the zone read, and it was better read by Trubisky. It's a little bit of a middle screen here to TJ Logan. Logan is going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gang tackle there by Matua. A little bit. Trubisky. Well, I tell you what, this Virginia Tech. All right, Cassidy, thank you very much. And once again, Trubisky is brought down. This time a sack. Kenny Canham. Matua Pawaka in there, number 54. There's a marker down.
It's Canham running the hoop around the bottom side, left side of your screen. And he beats 2 guys, doesn't quite get the hands on it, but then finishes it.
Virginia Tech territory. Trubisky, good little ball fake there. Has a man, it's dropped. Mac Hollins, looking in his direction. Now Trubisky will take the dump-off pass to Logan, and he is hit, fighting for extra. Virginia Tech shifting their defense at the last second as Trubisky rolls under some pressure, throws back the other way, and it's going to be hit early, and Logan escapes down to the 25-yard line before he's hurled out of football. Now playing quickly, Logan, this time they stick to him. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 coming up. And
that's
Reynolds
Barron.
In there. Yep, and
Tech defense.
Trubisky under a lot of pressure this time, dumps it, and it's caught. Logan coming back inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. That'll be a 6-yard pickup. They're going to mark him at the...
You can make a nice play, and he did.
Trubisky. And that's a diving grab and a first down. And the catch made for the first time today by Austin Prohl, the junior from Charlotte. And the Heels are knocking to the door at the 12-yard line, first down and 10.
And they...
to the end zone and knocked away by Edmonds. Crowd wanting a flag. They're not going to get
to any great extent. He leads his team with 40 catches, 21 more than the next guy.
They swing it out instead to Logan, who's got to beat 2 men. Can't beat 1. Drop the pass anyway. Incomplete. Reynolds hit him right away. And by that time, Logan...
and enough points off of the domination they've had here early.
Trubisky in trouble, and down he goes. Back at the 7-yard line. There's Barron in there, along with Matua Pawaka.
Little jailbreak right there. They did not buy the run fake whatsoever. And one of the guys that I really jumped out on film was that kid right there, Woody Barron, the senior, number 60. He has a knack of getting sideways and getting past offensive linemen like...
From his own end zone, Trubisky in some serious trouble. On the run, he'll barely get out of the end zone, and Edmonds almost got the safety. He's down at the 1-yard line.
Great coverage in the back end again. I mean, there was nowhere to go with that football, and that's why, Trubisky kept on holding on to it. I mean, he's got time. Protection's good. He still keeps his eyes downfield, still looking. There was nowhere to go with the football, and then Edmonds on that spy round, and then 53 yards in the air.
Trubisky, he'll take off. A little bit of running room for Trubisky. He'll slide short of the first down by about 2.
Oh, he had Switzer wide open, didn't pull the trigger.
He does get it complete, however, to Mac Hollins. Think you'd never know it's rained nonstop for hours. Trubisky guns the long throw and sliding back to it is Prohl to make.
Yeah, this is a timing route to the outside. And that's a ball that Prohl usually hangs on to. These recent and short little quick things to the outside. Here we go.
Here's your tunnel screen. It'll be not Switzer, but it'll be Hollins. He'll get outside the 40-yard line to the 41. So they're going to need 5 here as Ricky Walker makes the stop. So third down.
And 30 catches.
Well, he's going to get a chance here, and he can't hang on. Switzer has 1 catch, third target.
And you can see the frustration is starting to set in a little bit. He never missed.
If so, he'll have to hydroplane. They put Carl Tucker at number 86 next to the quarterback on the left.
Extra protection.
Yep, Trubisky's going to lob one down the field, looking down, the fin is broken up. They were trying to get it to Mac Hollins, and Greg Stroman was not fooled. Stride for stride with Hollins. And it's going to be third down and 2.
Here's Switzer. That's been their guy, although not today.
1 of 8 on third downs the Heels. He's their guy now, and he caught it right at the 35-yard line before being driven back. And it is a first down.
I see a change already. They are now going and looking to the sidelines. A lot of check with me stuff here in this initial drive.
And Trubisky across the middle. And a catch made by Bug Howard. That was terrific
coverage on that intermediate throw.
Second down and 9. As they run behind the fullback. Oh, the ball's out. Virginia Tech has it. That's Barron dragging Logan down to the 21-yard line. Another turnover picked up by the Hokies.
And that was an exchange deal between Trubisky and T.J. Logan. And that's another problem with a slippery football. I think Trubisky made a late decision in terms of pulling it out, and Logan thought he was keeping it. And so that's a hard thing, and it makes it even more difficult when the ball is wet and it can slide.
A little first aid for North Carolina quarterback Mitch Trubisky. Nothing serious. Well, what's serious is the...
Yeah, don't sleep on North Carolina. They've come back to win their last couple games late. So
pass is deflected, though. Getting in there was Kenny Canham. And they're going to make sure that that was not a lateral, but it's ruled an incomplete pass. It'll be third down and 8.
Yeah, Canham knocked it backwards, but it was coming forward. So it is a forward pass, just a swat by Canham.
For 2 yards. Time for Trubisky. Now it breaks down. He throws it. Switzer drops it. He's dropped 2.
You know, when we were talking about this game and how...
Against the Middies. Trubisky underneath. Popped up. And it is almost intercepted by Woody Barron. It was just sitting there.
He read his scouting report. He knows about the RPOs. He sat in there and jumped it. And that was an ill-advised throw. I think Trubisky is pressing right now.
Trubisky, receiver open, pass is deflected, and then it's broken up. Stroman got a hand on that. And it's going to be third down and 10.
Boy, Bug Howard almost made an amazing catch after that tip by Stroman. Watch this ball kind of get on him fast. Got his hands on it, but another hustling Hokie. They love this kind of weather. I know I did. Slowed everyone else.
Pressure here, and Trubisky will get rid of it, and it'll get nothing. Barron.
Series.
And a very delayed run by Trubisky. Takes a couple of shots there. Matupawaka brought him down, number 54. Trubisky in trouble, throws, and he felt the pressure that time, trying to get it to Switzer. Incomplete, 4th down, 7.
Yeah, you're going to see him, and it's really one of those non-contact deals. He lands, and you see how his left leg kind of hyperextends.
Down the Tar Heels from the Virginia Tech 40-yard line.
Here's their guy.
They had Prohl one-on-one at the top of the screen. Trubisky's looking in that direction and just overthrew it. In fact, the only guy to get his hands on it was Stroman. That was a heater coming back there, too. Even deflecting it, he couldn't stop that from going back a ways. Pitched out to T.J. Logan. Quick turnaround, incomplete, 15-yard line. Prohl, the intended receiver. It'll be 3rd down and 11. You're talking about 12, North Carolina on 3rd down.
You see the guy over there in that under. That's good stuff.
Trubisky fires it toward the end zone. Knocked away by Stroman, intended for Switzer. 4th and 11.
That looks like touchdown and what a great job of Stroman of not getting.
Little pressure up the middle. Trubisky escapes. Throws it over the middle. It is almost caught by Prohl. That would have been an unbelievable catch. But Motua.
It was Anthony Chagog who just came open unblocked off the outside edge. And you see the result now. Trubisky was able to get away. Boy, you're right. What an almost grab by Prohl. And those are that guy had on the shot.
The life vests we've seen. And underneath and intercepted. Another turnover by North Carolina. Motua Puwaka gets the INT.
And in this, you see the linebacker, Motua Puwaka. I mean, he was right in position. I do not know how Trubisky did not see him, but he threw it right there in his vicinity and underthrew the ball. And that just kind of, I don't know, struggled. I mean, the rushing game has not been good at all. 73 yards on the ground for the Tar Heels.
This will be a fairly short gain for Jake Vargas, a redshirt freshman.
Tech changing their coverage and their calls while UNC does the same thing.
3 seconds to snap it. Missed everything that time. That's just not the same Mitch Trubisky that we saw in previous games. He's normally been deadly accurate. That time he just missed Hollins badly.
Not only that, his footwork on that last one was horrible. That's the worst I've seen him.